But you have to hear me when I say to you, Paul said, fight the good fight of faith. In other words, if you're just a nice Christian that comes to church once in a while and you don't know about fighting the good fight of faith and standing on the Word, and if you don't know about the pieces of armor, there's a very good chance that the devil is knocking you around and beating you up and stealing from you and destroying your life. But see, you've got to reach the point that you get serious with God, that you go all the way with Him, and you've got to reach the point where you use the weapons of your warfare, which are not of the flesh, but mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds. Jesus tells us this story about a king who had a slave who owed him millions of dollars, and the slave couldn't repay him because the debt was so large, but the king forgave him anyway. You see, I have a huge debt against heaven. I owe heaven a lot because of all my sin and mistakes of the past. I couldn't repay it, but yet Jesus forgave me, and He paid the debt for me. But that same slave who had been forgiven of this huge debt had a friend that owed him just a few dollars. But the friend didn't have the money to repay him, so the friend had him thrown in jail. Now remember, he had been forgiven of millions of dollars worth of debt, but he wouldn't forgive somebody else of this small debt that he had against him. And the king said, I forgave you of an impossible debt, but since you won't forgive somebody else, I'm going to make you pay for the rest of your life. See, Jesus said, if you don't forgive others for the things they've done to you, your heavenly Father won't forgive you of the things that you've done. In other words, even though you've been hurt in life, you must forgive, or you will miss the blessings that God has for you.